So what do when you're on the way to go to your brother's house and you have a hospital visit the next day, early in the morning? You go thrifting, right? Well, that's what we did. Stay tuned for a thrift flip from these items and see what I did with it and all the goodies we found. Yes, you read that title right. What did we do? So, for those who don't know, I have a medical condition, genetic heart condition, and I had to go into Mayo for a couple of days. And my brother lives down there by there, and we went to go stay with him overnight because I had to be admitted really early. And Katie drove me down. I was feeling okay, so we made 2 stops, y'all. And we may have made 1 on the way home. So let me tell you what we did. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Sandra, and I'm the owner and creator here at Midwest Charm. We are a small storefront, and my dog is jumping. He's so excited I'm home. Small storefront in Pine City, Minnesota, where we specialize in repurposed, upcycled, vintage home decor, furniture, and all of your DIY products. Everything can be found on our website, which is linked below, as well as all of our social medias. That's how you can get a hold of us as well. So I had to go into Mayo for a few days, hence why my hair is so curly. My beautiful sister-in-law French braided it for me. When I go, when I'm in bed for that long of a time, my hair tangles up so easy. And so it was in French braids for a few days, and I need to go shower. But I just decided I wanted to get this filmed because I have a project piece over here I want to get to today. I am feeling better. I have about a week's recovery, and then I should be hopefully good to go for quite a while. I don't like hospitals, and you know, everyone at the Mayo was wonderful, but I'm very glad to be home. And thank you all for the well wishes and the love and all of that. I'm very, very grateful. We stopped at a thrift store, just one, and we stopped at an antique store. This video, I'm gonna film it in like 2 segments because the stuff from the antique store must still be in the truck because I don't see it in with the stuff that the boys brought in last night. But we did make one quick stop at the thrift store, and I'm gonna show you all of that. And then we did make a stop on the way back. My husband came down and picked me up, and then we went out for lunch because I hadn't eaten yet, and it was right by a Goodwill. So we had to run in quick. We didn't get a lot because I was really, really tired. I'm exhausted, as you can probably tell. But let me show you what we got at the thrift store. I don't even know. It's not a lot, you guys, but it was really good stuff. I was really happy. So I've got 2 of these. I love the little medallions on them. I'm not crazy about the color. I don't even know how you would describe it. It's more of a brown, like a brown wash on there. And the lighting in here is terrible because I still have red Christmas lights up that we haven't taken down. And those are hopefully gonna come down today. But I'm gonna give these probably like tape off the top and then give these like a gray wash, or not a gray, the cement look, where I use the gray and the white wax. They're nice and heavy, and I do have 2 of those. The price was right on them. I had seen some greenery at a store yesterday, but the price was not good. So I had to pass them up even though I really liked them. So I think there's 3 medallions on each of these. I thought they were $4.99. I don't know. So I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 of these. So these tend to sell really well for us. We'll stick some. I got to clean these up. They're a little bit foggy. So when I get around to doing some stuff, I will go ahead and do that. But these sell really well. Put some beautiful little sprigs in there. Actually, these would look really cute with the soft touch, the real feel tulips that we buy. 2 of those, perfect for spring, which I do need to do my store flip. I haven't even begun that yet because I was so sick right before and right after Christmas with the heart stuff that I just haven't gotten into the store, let alone able to move things. So that's on my project list for next week. Look at this. Is just a silver plated tea, coffee, server. What one is this, you guys? I don't even know. But it's peeling off pretty good. So I'm actually loving the detail on here. So I think we are going to go ahead and give this a paint job and distress it back to pop all those. While this is really pretty, I'm not sure it's gonna sell in the condition that it's in. So we will make this over and it is going to be beautiful. I've got some springy colors in mind that I'm gonna dig out over these next few days while I am recouping at home. Painting is my therapy, so no, I won't overdo it, I promise, but it is my therapy and I really enjoy doing that. I'm not doing anything to this little dough, but it's not really a dough bowl, but it's too big to be an olive bowl too. But this is such a pretty centerpiece for a table. The color is really good. Greenery will pop off of that. I can see some little bunnies, and maybe some colorful pastel-y Easter eggs in here for the holidays. It's gonna be super cute. You guys, these are enamelware. How cute are they? The perfect color. Y'all know I am obsessed with Apothecary from DIY Paint, and it's got some chippy. I'm just gonna clean these babies up and they're gonna go out because I love them and the price was good. You know, I'm a sucker for enamelware to begin with, and I've never seen them in candlesticks, so loved that. And then this is from the yesterday. I'm gonna do the yesterday's art stuff on the way home stuff later. This is just a brass duck. We love our brass items. This is a good piece. It's a nice size. He doesn't even fit in this. I was like, oh, he would be cute in there too, but he's too big. And so we've had similar before. And what I'm talking about are the hipster animal mugs. Do you guys remember those? If I can find pictures, I'll try to post them, but we looked for pictures when I was explaining these to my friend Sylvia, and I couldn't find them. So I love them. These are a little different than the last ones, and this time I have 6 of them instead of 4. I'm going to show you guys each one at a time. Woof music. And we have the llama. What is he holding? Coffee, of course. We've got, the bunny holding a coffee. Love that with the mustache. Oh, how cute. Let's see, I'm trying to make sure these don't get dinged up. The beautiful cat. Look at her. Tiger? Is that a tiger even? I don't know. So stinking cute. So these sold so fast last time. We had people calling the store asking us to pull them aside, and we did, and they all sold within like 2 days. We have the donkey. And last but not least, I love this one so much. Is that a cow or a pig? I can't tell, but I love it. Her little tattoo on her arm. Too cute. Love those. Those will go so fast, and I can't wait to do a little vignette with them. They're gonna be amazing. And then the piece that I need so I can go get some work done. Y'all know I have been looking for all the things for storage, and this is great. So this is bigger tote than what I am usually able to find. The sides are also lower, so this would make great storage for so many things. I had all the mugs in here and there was still room. So this will make beautiful storage for those, for anything really. Organizational. I actually have, I don't know how dirty. Oh, you see my tote right there? There's one, and it's just got some old canning jars. And then up on top, oh, you can't see it from here, I have some vintage items in another one, and that one has our name engraved on it that my son made. But love totes. I have some in to organize my crafting area. They just work good to hold so many items. And this would actually make a really good centerpiece on a table as well. This is getting made over. I am going to paint it for sure. Not sure what I've decided to do on this one yet. I haven't decided. I haven't had enough time to decide. And then last but not least, my friend Sylvia from Backyard Brushes. You guys check out her channel. I'll try to remember to link it below. She came and visited me and brought me blankets because I was freezing. I had blankets, I had slippers that I brought with, and I was still so stinking cold. She came and brought me some blankets and visited for a while, and it was amazing, and I really needed it and didn't realize how bad I needed somebody else there. Katie was there too, so it's not. But she found these at Savers. She found 2 of them, and you guys will see these in an upcoming video because we're both going to do them. We are both part of Sonnet's creative team for her maker's box, and we're both going to make over them. So you guys will have to watch both of our videos to see what colors we use, what papers we use out of that box, because that's going to be fun. And this is really cute. It's like a little vintage trivet. I'm obsessed with the handle, so I may, depending on what everything looks like, I may leave the handle as is, replace the leather, but y'all, make sure you keep following both of us so you can see our transformations on that. And then the rest of this is gonna wait, I think, until my hubby is back and I can grab the rest of my items from the truck and show you what Katie and I found at the antique store in Cannon Falls. I've talked about this one before, you guys. They are amazing. That place is 3 levels of pure goodness. I didn't find any ironstone there or butter pats, which I normally am able to find, and I didn't find any. But we got some cute things, and I'm really excited to share those too. So let me get those and we'll film that next. Okay, so here's the second part of our haul. I have a bag that's MIA. I have no idea where it went, so while we find that, I guess it'll be its own haul. So when my hubby came and picked me up, we made one quick stop because it happened to be right by where we were eating, and we got a few items, and let me show you guys those. Let's get this thing. I didn't get a lot. Again, we're really hunting for organizational or something so springy or something for me to flip. So the hiccups, I'm so sorry. Got this cute little rooster. He has been painted black. I will be honest, I will probably paint him or at least make him look like cement. He is resin. I paid $2.99. The one we stopped at had really good prices. I was kind of shocked. This is just a little kitty that sits on the edge of and I think he's gonna stay with us. Kind of cute. We got a basket, again, organizational. This is perfect for somebody's desk, for all your different office supplies and things like that. Super fun and useful. Oh, you guys, I got these corbels, and I don't know what they did to them, but I love them. So, I kind of paid up for these. These were, Moki, lay down, bud. These were $8.99. India, I don't know, whatever that says. So they've got some boo-boos on it. They definitely, somebody tried to do something with them. They just say made in India. But I like them. So I'm not sure how I'm going to style these yet, but we will figure something out. And then also figure out something for that hole that's there. It's like well, while they were together, because it's gone into the other side, somebody drilled down holes for whatever reason, and it went into the other one. But I'm gonna figure out something to do with those, and I'm thinking these will be great with some chippy milk paint. So this I got for an upcycle. I am so envisioning some of Royce's spring papers decoupaged on the body, and then the spindle to match. This was $6.99, and honestly, in our area, it doesn't get much cheaper than that for a little dress form. And yes, she's just cardboard, but she's gonna be perfect for decoupage. I'm super excited to start that. That is, who is that, Jerry? Tom, one of our barn kitties that's inside because, you know, avian flu and all the things. I'm paranoid. Don't want my kitties getting sick. We did find ironstone, y'all, and I about cried because look at the price. $1.99 for this, but it broke. So we were on the way home. I didn't pack things as well as I normally would have because I was super duper tired. We had eaten lunch, walked around briefly. We were maybe there 15 minutes. I was so tired. But ironstone for $1.99, I was so super excited, and that it broke in the truck on the way home, and I'm bummed. I don't know what happened. So I think I'm gonna somehow display this in my own stash. I'm just not sure how. I got this little planter to upcycle. I'm gonna use the Iron Orchid Designs air dry clay and cover the little enjoy on both sides. It does have a little bird. We're gonna give this a paint job. It's gonna look completely different, and I'm super excited about what I have planned for that. And on the talks of ironstone, I did get 4. These are like the salad plates. They're not dinner set bread, or dinner plate size or saucer size. They're beautiful. They're ruffled. I don't know if I can get, let me move my head out of there. If you guys can see any of that crazing on there, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And Tara, I kind of got these thinking of you, along with this next item. I think this is a gravy boat, but would this not be cute as a planter? And it is ironstone as well. Paid up a little bit for this one, compared to the other prices that I paid for that picture and those plates. But she's beautiful. I'm not feeling any dings on the edges. I can't, my eyes in this light, I'm in the living room and the light's terrible in here, and I can't tell if it's got crazing or not, but very thrilled with finding ironstone. And last but not least, I got this really heavy metal basket. It has wood handles. It is missing the little caps, so I'm gonna go get my matching caps and remove them off of that side. And when I do that, I'm also gonna sand down, it looks like somebody's doggo chewed up the corner of this on this handle. So we're gonna sand them both, and then I'm going to paint these just a more upbeat color, just to contrast more with that beautiful dark metal. This is a nice heavy piece. I did pay up for it, but I also know baskets like this I can resell with no problem. They will sell fast. And with as heavy duty as this baby is, I love it. I mean, if this had come out before Christmas, this would have been amazing to throw a tree in. It would have been perfect. But we didn't get it in time for Christmas. So now we're gonna use it as an organizational, cute storage type item. We will probably throw blankets or pillows in there in the store, and it'll look adorable. I'm super excited about that find. So again, we'll have to upcycle those. So that second trip was a lot of things that we will be upcycling, but they're all beautiful spring projects. We're gonna be totally revamping the store. I actually just got off the phone with my hubby and got some plans going there, and really just trying to streamline how we envision our store to be for this upcoming year and where we want to take things. So we are like in that mode right now, like most people are at the beginning of a new year. So stay tuned, because I do have a quick flip for y'all from that first batch of stuff. I'm really excited to share it with you. And I can't wait to see what you think about it. Oh, you can see Larry helping, but we are taking this plated, really worn down teapot, tea kettle, coffee pot. I don't have any pink paint at home, and the minute I saw this, I knew I wanted pink paint. And there's Larry. You guys, he is our quality control manager, and he's just making sure I'm doing things right. He did not like the spray bottle. I have a little bit of white left in my white swan, and I just misted some water into it, and then I'm going to drizzle some carnival red, which is what I have at home, and make myself some pink. And I'm just mixing this up really good. I don't want too many streakies in there. I mean, I don't really care because I can smooth those out with my brush, but I just mixing my own color. You guys, it's so easy to do with these paints because they're so pigmented. And because of their thickness, they're just so easy to grab a palette knife or grab a popsicle stick like I'm using here and mix your colors up, or just put colors down on a palette and or paper or plastic and mix them by hand with your brush or blend them. So easy to do, and I absolutely love doing it. I made the prettiest pink. I was a little concerned when I was putting it on that it might be a bit too much, but it was so perfect. So I'm taking my Perfectionist brush. I will link all of the products that I used below, and including the brush, and so you guys can purchase those super easy if you would like. It does help out our little business. And, as a reminder, we link those all products, we link the website and all of our socials below. And this is going to end up getting 2 good coats. After 2 good coats, I was very happy with how it looked. It wasn't even a half coat. I did have like 2 or 3 little spots that I wanted to just add a little bit more because I could see some of the metal below it. And I am distressing this, so that would have been okay, but it wasn't where I wanted to distress. So I just made sure to touch up those little spots. This Perfectionist brush is my go-to. If you follow me, I use it a ton. It gets into like underneath that little knob there. It gets all the details and texture on this teapot, this kettle. And it just is so good at getting all those spots. It's my go-to. I love all of the DIY brushes, but this is probably the one I do grab the most. It just gets in all those good spots. I love it so much. And you can see right there the daisy details on this. It is just the prettiest details on that picture I've seen in a long time. But as you can see, as you put the paint on it, it really hides them, and I really want them to pop and accentuate. So one of the things I love about this clay-based paint is that you can wet distress this, and you don't need to use sandpaper, which would scuff the metal underneath, and you don't have any of that extra dust. So I am going to be taking out the baby wipes to do that, because that's all you need to do. Super easy. Gives it a really authentic looking wear to it. And then I can get exactly where I want to. So I can go over the sides where just the little floral is, and then all of the edge details and whatnot. I'm not having to, bend and manipulate my sandpaper to do that. I can just use my finger and a baby wipe, which you will see here in a moment. I did not speed this up, so you guys are seeing me paint in real time. And you can see the good coverage I got, but it just needs a little bit more. And obviously, if you're mixing up your own color, if you don't like how pink this is, you can add a little less red or add a little bit more of the carnival red. If you wanted more pink, you could add a little teeny tiny bit of blue or gray to deepen that a little bit. It's so easy to play with your colors with these paints. I love it. So here we are with the 2 coats on it. I'm just checking it to make sure I like exactly how I've got it. And then I'm going to go in and grab the baby wipe. What you will notice when you do this is that as you get a buildup of paint in a spot on that wipe or paper towel or whatever you're using, that you'll have to kind of move your wipe around to get an emptier spot so that it'll wipe off. But you guys see how easy this is? It's just giving me all those details just pop now, and it's really easy to do, and it's just authentic looking and beautiful. And here I am going over where those florals are. I had to get a new spot, so I'm just going to move my baby wipe around just a bit. I'm excited to hear what you guys think about this flip. Um, these usually sell pretty fast when I do this, but I'm not like adding anything to this one. I'm literally just going to be painting, distressing, and then waxing this. And I'm just picking off, because I mixed it, there was, and that paint, the white paint was so dry, there were some chunks in there. So I'm just using my finger to like chip the chunk off and then just go over it with that baby wipe to smooth it down so you can't tell that it was unintentional distressing, you know. I'm just going to go around that rim. The rim has this beautiful, beautiful like ruffle on it. And then so does that little topper. The knob is cute as all get out. And there's no way that this piece would have sold in my store without an upcycle. The wear was not that pretty patina. It was peeling. It was, you know, had multiple colors underneath because of how bad it was peeling. And this is just beautiful and delicate and so perfect for spring. I really do think pink is going to be a hot color for spring. And I just, you know, with Easter coming up too, this will be so pretty with some floral or greenery in it. Oh, it's going to be stunning. And I'm so super excited. And I've already know that in the store, I am going to style this up right next to those set of sewing drawers that I did because this pink matches perfectly with the paint inlay that I used on those. I'll link it below because I cannot remember off the top of my head what the name of it is, but it's so stinking pretty. It looks like vintagey wallpaper. But that pink matches beautifully, and these are going to look great side by side with the floral on my teapot. Going around that bottom edge just to get any like ridge from it sitting on it while it dried, and also to just give it a little bit of distress. And then I'm just going back in on spots where I may have missed on my first go round just to make sure it's distressed exactly how I want it to be. You can see, it might be hard with these angles, but you can see all the florals. You can see those details just jump off of this now. So we are going to go in with DIY clear wax first. This is going to give us a good base and allow us to use a colored wax on top of this without it being too much. It'll allow us to move that and do exactly, manipulate it in the way we want to. So we're just going to put this on there. I'm going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go in with our second color of wax. Or you could just leave it just like this if you want. Buff off that excess instead of adding on. This is just a really light coat. It does absorb fairly fast, so I didn't have any worries about that. And then, like I said, I'm just going to add that second color. And then you don't have to if you don't want to. In fact, you don't even need to distress. You could have just gone in with the two wax colors and hoped that the colored wax would sink into those details and buff it. I'm loving this more and more as I'm working on it. The color is perfection and it's just beautiful. I love flipping these little teapots. They're so sweet. Pretty quick. I did this fairly fast. I didn't I let it dry naturally. I didn't go over it with like my hair dryer at all. And here we go. I'm going to use white wax, and we are going to apply this mostly over the details and make sure I'm getting them into all the little bumps and little, like where I've just stressed it and any type of texture that is on there. And then I'm going to spread it out and go around the whole piece with a lighter coat. And then we're going to let this coat sit again. I don't remember, about 5 minutes or so. It's not too long. It does have that coat underneath, so it makes it super easy to move still. I just wanted it to sit on there long enough to totally rest in those places that had the detail. And maybe you're thinking it looks like a hot mess right now, but just wait. The end shot, oh my gosh, you guys, this is amazing. The transformation was absolutely stunning. And if you remember, I told you all that Larry is our, he's a short hair, he's an exotic short hair cat. He is a mix of some weird things, a munchkin, and anyways, he is our quality control manager, and look what he did. Look what he did. I think he was telling me, Mom, it's time to buy a new roll of shop towels. So I am going to go ahead and just wipe off gently the wax, and I can leave it like thicker, and like the details are around the end of the spout. You can leave it where you want it and just wipe off the rest. I'm using that second one on the handle there because otherwise it leaves like a fingerprints, and I don't want to leave the fingerprints in there. So I've just tried to hold it with another paper towel. And I do reuse these. I will probably use these for 2 to 3 more projects before I end up tossing them. But look at this, you guys. That white just sits in all the right spots. It just gives it just that dainty, gorgeous, I don't know, you guys. It's so lovely. I absolutely love how this turned out. It's pretty, and I just don't even know what else to say. Couple final shots here. You guys let me know what you think of this transformation below.